Thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing our topic, but we'll put it on the side for now because we have our guest who has a meeting and we need to talk to her. She's a 29-year-old British Nigerian woman. Princess Opeyemi Bright has been recently elected as the youngest mayor in the United Kingdom. Opeyemi was elected after assuming office as the first citizen of the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham. On May the 16th, 2025, her leadership and community impact have been recognized with several accolades, including Universal Peace Federation's Young Achiever Award and the Young Politician of the Year Award from the Nigerian High Commission. Joining us via Zoom is the mayor herself, Mayor Princess Opeyemi Bright. Welcome to the show. Woo! And congratulations. It's big.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
The very question many Nigerians are asking, you're 29. What were you thinking getting into politics in the first place?
My journey into politics has actually started from a very, very young age. My mum has been in politics for 2 decades now, over 2 decades. And out of my siblings, I was the sibling who was heavily interested in the work that my mum was doing. So from a very young age, I was out in the streets in the UK, campaigning for her, supporting her. And based on all of the experience that I gained through following in my mother's footsteps, I then grew that passion for getting involved in community engagement, being out, speaking to residents, getting myself involved in politics. And luckily enough for me, during my time growing up, I've always held leadership positions. So while I was at school, I was deputy head girl. While I was at university, I was a course representative. When I moved into a different area in the United Kingdom, I was a young leader of the borough. So I've always held leadership positions because I always believe in the power of voice and also the power of community. So now being 29 and holding this position is testament to the years that I've been serving. I mean, I was firstly elected as a councillor, the youngest in my borough at the age of 22. So I served for 7 years and to be appointed this position as the mayor, it's a great honor, one that I do not take for granted and one that I'm keen and wholeheartedly ready to put my all in for this year ahead.
Yeah, so one would think that because you've always been interested in politics, you would just go straight and study political science. But here you did investment banking and technology. How has it helped you in your journey in politics?
So for me, when I graduated with a first class in accounting and then I went into investment banking, as you've mentioned, and then I most recently transitioned to working for a big tech company. Throughout my career, my corporate career, I've been able to gain transferable skills. So learning how to work with individuals, networking, public speaking, communication. These are some of the core skills that have been transferable. So even throughout my time in my corporate career, I've been able to learn those skills and I've been able to transfer those over to my roles that I've held whilst serving in public office. So for me, I've been able to combine both my corporate and my public service life. But I mean, this year I've decided to take a break from my corporate life so I can really give back to my community. But one thing that has really shaped and molded me is that corporate experience that I gained for 6 to 7 years once I graduated.
Okay, let's call the video. Okay, the video is playing now. I wanted Nigerians to watch. This was during the, when you've been inaugurated, I think?
Yes.
Okay, so that's you in action.
It looks really serious.
It is. So,
thank you.
Yes. So you identify as, proudly so, British and Nigerian. And, you know, there's just so much rhetoric coming from the UK now concerning immigration, Nigeria, and we have young people in the UK who are trying to navigate between like 2 different worlds, being Nigerian, being British. How were you able to, work with your identity or work around it, and how has your Nigerian side or your Nigerian heritage helped you achieve, all that you are achieving in leadership right now?
So for me, one thing I believe in is that there's no place like home. And yes, I'm born in the UK. Yes, I'm raised in the UK, but my parents are born in Nigeria. Of course, they migrated to the UK. one thing that has stuck with me is the importance of identity and culture. So yes, I'm in a country whereby Nigerians are thriving, and I say this all the time. Number one. Number two, I'm in an organization, or should I say a borough, that's very diverse. So being able to connect with my like-minded Nigerians, like-minded Africans African Nigerians who are in the diaspora has been something that's very, very important for me, because I believe in community. And Nigerians in the UK are doing amazing things, and there's a lot of forums, especially for councillors, like Nigerian councillors in the UK, where we always come together and always think of ideas that we can do while we're based here in the UK to give back to Nigeria. Even as I'm sitting here, I sit on a few boards of NGOs that are based in Nigeria, where I give back to young people who are in Nigeria, supporting the different initiatives, because I believe that, yes, I'm based here, but there are so many aspiring Nigerians who are based in Nigeria who I can give back to and support, even from me being in the UK. So I've been able to navigate both because, like I've mentioned, there's no place like home, and I love my country. Fantastic. And I'm always keen to give back.
Okay, so let me call for your video so Nigerians can watch it properly, so we can see you in action. Let's watch the video.
To all those present, please take your seat. First and foremost, I give all glory to God Almighty. It is by His grace that I am here today. Leadership has always been a thread running through my life. To be a voice for those who feel unheard, to represent with integrity, and to help bridge the gap between policy and people. Over the past 7 years, I have had the privilege of serving as a councillor for Eastbrook and Rush Green Ward. And for 5 of those years, I've had the honour of chairing the Audit and Standards Committee. This borough is more than just a place where I serve. It is where my heart lives. Barking and Dagenham is a place that shaped me. It nurtured me and it inspired me. It is a borough of resilience, of innovation and of hope. So today is not just a celebration of my appointment. It is a call to service. It is a moment of honour, but also one of deep responsibility. There is a timeless saying, uneasy is the head that wears the crown.
I can picture this without you, my life.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Mike, you want to jump in here?
I love it. I wanted to ask, how did you feel when you won? What was the feeling like? And secondly, how do you intend to lead your constituents?
So
what are your plans for your constituents?
So the first question that you asked is, how did I feel? I was filled with joy. It was a day and a moment that I've been waiting for, and I'm glad that it came to pass. And how do I plan, or the plans I have for my constituents? So one thing that I've made very clear to the constituents, or should I say the residents of Barking and Dagenham, is that I've taken 1 full year out to fully dedicate myself to the cause. So that means that I will be out in my community, I'll be visiting local businesses, I'll be out meeting residents, I'll be going and visiting schools, I'll be looking at organising events that will put Barking and Dagenham on the map. I want to make sure that this borough is thriving, and in any way possible that I can, I will. I'll be holding pop-in sessions so I can listen to residents, see their concerns, see the areas that we can take back to the council to feedback on. So just being out there, being visible, being vibrant, making sure that I'm approachable. So as much as I can, my doors are open, I'll be out in the community. I want them to know that this is Mayor Princess Bright, here to serve, and that is what I'm going to do for this year as Mayor of Barking and Dagenham.
Mayor Princess Bright, congratulations once again. I would like you to say a few words to young women out there who are struggling to find themselves, struggling to find their identity, whether they're in diaspora, in the UK, US, and any other country, or back in Nigeria, who are looking to maybe someday take up positions of leadership or positions of get into politics. So what do you think they can begin to do that would spur them in that direction?
So one thing I would say is set goals for yourself. That's one thing that I have done all throughout my time. So even if short-term, medium and long-term goals, have a vision for yourself and also believe in your self-worth, because sometimes you have ideas and thoughts. Other people around you may not want to support or understand that vision. But when you have self-worth and you connect with like-minded people, you network, you find people who believe in your vision and believe in yourself, that will help you. The sky is your limit. For me, if I can achieve this at 29, it means that any young person, any woman, anyone who has that vision for themselves, they can achieve it. So just know that you have the right skills, you have the right talent, you have the right qualities to achieve anything you want in life, as long as you dedicate time, you're resilient and you're hardworking. Those 3 factors should help you achieve and give you the right success in life.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Mayor, there's this thing with the way we see local government politics here. I don't know if there are any misconceptions about local government leadership, in the UK, but here in Nigeria, it's still something we're grappling with. Sometimes we feel it's not given the respect that it deserves or the attention that it deserves. And also we feel that maybe those who are better, who will be good fit, to run for office at the local government level are not interested because they don't see the importance. How could you give us, from your perspective, maybe there's something we could learn about local government leadership and local government politics?
One thing I always talk when I'm speaking to young people and telling them to get involved in politics, I always highlight the importance of local government politics is the grassroots. It's where you're really able to basically get involved in the grassroots policies, meeting the residents, being very close to the community. And for me, I've seen that very important. In the UK, we don't undermine the importance of local government. So right now, where you have councillors, so in the UK, obviously we have councillors who obviously represent a borough, and then we have the MPs who obviously represent constituencies, and of course then we know that forms into the Prime Minister and the Cabinet, etc. Now, one thing I want to highlight is that local politics is very important. I believe it's the bedrock of any country, and I think the honor should be given to individuals who are running in local politics. So I think for anyone in Nigeria or in the diaspora who are keen to get involved in politics, I would highlight the importance of local government and being involved and being very close to the action. Because for me now, even if I could go and run to become an MP, because I've served 7 years in local government, I've understood the grassroots politics. That's what's needed, to go on to the next level when we're setting national policies.
Mayor, I know we have to let you go, but I can't let you go without asking this question. A little birdie told me you're coming to Nigeria next month for something special. Are you willing to share with us here?
Yes, I'll be in Nigeria next month because I'll be having my wedding in Lagos.
Yay! So who is the lucky guy? Let us even know his name.
Nigerian or...
We start praying for him from now on so that everything will go well.
Kabashin and Kibashin.
Yes.
A Nigerian or...
Is it Nigerian? It can't be Nigerian now. I mean, is it
Nigerian?
Nigerian?
Definitely Nigeria.
Woo!
Nice. So can we know his name?
I won't disclose that yet.
Look at blushing. Okay, we'll let you keep the name. We'll find out when he comes around anyway. But it's been nice. Wishing you the best. Mike wanted to jump in there.
Yes, I wanted to ask a very controversial question. What are your views on Kemi Badenoch?
Yep. I wanted to ask that, but I was being just too polite.
Exactly. Please don't mind YK. Thank you so much, Mayor Bright, for coming and joining us. I mean, we're really excited to have you. We can't wait to see you in Nigeria, receive you in Nigeria, and we'd love to have you on set too when you come around. So let us know, and hopefully wishing you the best. Congratulations on your upcoming wedding. Have you done the traditional already? The engagement, have you done that? Oh, nice. Okay, so you're coming for the white wedding in Nigeria. Okay, we'll
invite us, no, please. We'd like to be there.
The ladies of your view want a table. Don't worry, we'll discuss it. All right, thank you so much. All right, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue with the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.